part 2, by the way. coach, this was our first year having a track team, and boy, was it some hard work. But I enjoyed every minute of it, even the bad, because after everything, it was worth it to see all of their faces and so proud of themselves for this small smash. To my babies, thanks for the great your hard work. Your hard work and talent over the last 3 months, from school to practice to visa homework and dealing with kids' needs and even being ranked on at practice. I appreciate all of you for giving me a chance and sticking with me. From the beginning, a lot of you showed pure talent, and others we had to bring it out, but in the end, you all have made me proud to be your coach. I will continue to push you in your next endeavors. It better be track. But you forever have a support system in me, and I love you. So, up first is our participation awards. We have Jeffrey. Elijah Brown. James Powell. Thank you. Cody Thunderberg. Yanni Vincent. This girl gave me a headache all season. Hayden Jackson. Another one of my favorite headaches. Riley Little. That's her partner in crime. Desire Brutus. Charlie Hendricks. Joseph Santos. All right, that's my baby. We have Lee Hampton. CJ Leonard. And Mackenzie Spraggins. And Chloe Baldwin. And Jasmine Antonio. How can I forget my captain? Okay, so first up, I have my girls team MVP. This is one of my captains. She stuck with me from the beginning of track all the way to the end of track. She was always on time and doing her big one in practice. She's very soft-spoken, but I really appreciate all the hard work she's put up and done for me, and that is Jasmine Antonio. My next boys MVP is Cody Thunderberg. My coach's award. Let me tell y'all, this boy, not to say he gives me a headache in class and on the track, he gives me a headache. But I always appreciate his positivity, and whenever he's having a bad day or I'm having a bad day, we can make each other smile. I look forward to seeing what he does in the future because he is one of those gems who can run, jump, throw a ball, and shoot a hoop. And that is Joseph Santos. My next coach's award, I promise it's not favoritism. This girl is just a rock star on the track and in the class. Again, my captain, Jasmine Antonio. Now I have my most improved. Let me tell you this boy. I didn't think he was gonna make it in the beginning, just because he loved everything. But one thing about him is he's gonna do his workout, even if I have to drag him across that field. I just love seeing his family there every week to support him, and even working with his mom to make sure we got him where he needs to be. And that is CJ Leonard. My girls most improved. This little lady, this little light of mine, started off so scared, so timid, did not want to do any workouts, was so scared running a race. Her first meet, I thought she was going to pee her pants. I had to tell her, you're going to do just fine, just read. By the end of our last meet, our conference meet, she was placed in her own individual events, and a big help on our relay team, that is Riley Little. This is a hustle born. This boy would go from tutoring to track. I don't care if you took him at 5 p.m., he was going to come from tutoring to track. He was going to make sure he got there. He's just a hard worker whenever he's head up in the game, and I just love that about him. I know he will do amazing things in the future, and that is Katie Jackson. Thank you. I love you guys.
All right, I'm back up here. It's time for took us to the championship. So we're going to start out with one of our most awesome offensive players, Miss Ari Lawrence.
Okay, I'm back again as well. I'm blessed enough to not only coach the basketball team, but I also get to coach the flag football team. And not only is the flag football team, it's the three-time, three-peat, three-in-a-row championship. And as I said, with basketball, I am the same type of coach with football. I am ruthless. If you ever watch the Minnesota Titans, I am just like Coach. So, I'm going to start off with participation. Everybody that was on the team, we as well have medals. And on the back, it does say 3P, so you can always remember that. I'm going to start off with my man Kingston Kaiser, Caden Jackson, my captain Chaz Taylor, My other captain, Elijah Brown. My D-back, Malam. Probably the toughest kid on the team. I'm not going to butcher your last name. Come on, Camilo. The little spark on offense and defense, Ian Vienna. My defensive captain as well, Brian Williams. Palmer Ramsey. My other captain, James Powell. A big stud on defense, Justice Clement. This is the definition of next man up. It didn't matter what the position was. If someone went down, he filled the role. James Edwards. This gentleman started on offense, I'm going to switch him to defense, and I'll come back and talk more about him. Cam McGee. My big Wayne Crevette, Aiden Kinley. You guys don't know who Wayne Crevette is? He's a great man for the Jets back today. Probably one of the best teammates on the team, Jack Laxton. One of the people that would go out to the coin toss, I had some I called them my mini captains, but one of them was Papa Saleh. Another one was Mr. L.J. Barringer. Is Eli Brady here? My quarterback, my 6th grade quarterback. This guy literally put his body on the line this season. He broke his wrist during the season, but we held it down for him. Grant McGee. Probably one of the best practice players, because it didn't matter where I put him, he just wanted to get better. Lucas Larkey. Another one of my mini captains or future captains, Jason Osborne. And my other coin getter, well, he was going to the coin toss, mini captain as well. Huge practice player. We would cross up people together with that quarterback wide receiver duo. That is Rocco. All right. Now, as I said, we won the Super Bowl. We were blessed enough actually we played the same team all 3 years in a row. And it's good to say that we were on the winning side of that for all 3 years. But this Super Bowl, we wouldn't have won if it wasn't for this one play. We would not have won because we scored first, they scored second, no, they scored first, we scored second. Then they're on like the 3-yard line, and they make a little rollout play, and they throw the ball. And the one I said that I switched from offense to defense, which was a great play by me, picks it off. And I tell you, he took about 3 steps and already started talking because he knew that he was scoring because nobody was catching him. And I was right there on the sideline, right behind him the whole time. And my Super Bowl MVP, like I said, we won 24-20, so 6 points, a big 6. We would not have won it without this play. Give it up for Cam McGee. All right, this player right here, doesn't understand how much leadership he has. When he pulls around, the team pulls around. When he gets serious, they get serious. And I'm going to give him the Hustle Award because the same thing as I said, if we had to make some switches on defense, it didn't matter if I put him at corner. He started at linebacker. Didn't care if I put him at corner. Didn't matter if I put him at safety. Didn't matter if I had to put him on offense. He was ready to win. And I had never seen him so locked in on the championship day. And I know he had a big part of why we won because as a coach, what I'll do sometimes is I get him jacked up. I'll get him hyped. But it's their championship, so I let the captains talk to them. And Brent definitely got them all jacked up. My husband was the All right, my coach's award. Known this kid since 6th grade. He was actually a starter when he was in 6th grade. He was our goal line receiver. And then in 8th grade, he became the double team threat. Literally every team double teamed him. There was always at least 2 guys guarding him. Because after week 1, he had 4 touchdowns. And I'm kidding you not, he jumped up on time and caught it with his one hand. He got hit like this, kept the ball in the air, and walked over to the ref and just threw it to him. And I'm a man of many words, and I was speechless because I was ready to yell at him. Like, why are you only going up with one hand? But now I know why he went up one hand. Because he's bigger than everybody else, right? You have a bright future, you better keep doing it. The reason I'm giving you the coach's award is because not just on the field, that you impressed me on the school you did as well. And I'm telling you right now, the sky is the limit for you. Come on up, thanks, pal. My most improved player. Probably heard the most from any coach he's ever had. Even though he was a young buck in 6th grade, I was still yelling at him like he was Tom Brady. But the thing was, we were trying to make him Tom Brady. And I think we can say we did that because we won the championship. It's a lot of pressure on somebody that's just coming into the league or coming onto the team in 6th grade. And you're being handed the keys. And not only are you being handed the keys to be pretty much the captain on the field because you're the quarterback, but also you have to represent the 2 times we won. And we didn't miss a beat at all. And I am so proud of him because out of everybody I coached, I can say that he was one of the best listeners. Yes, coach. Yes, coach. No, coach. I'll do that, coach. No problem, coach. Oh, I see what you mean, coach. And he would always just, every day, he improved. To the point where we were down by 6 with 4 minutes to go in the semifinals. He came up, he's like, coach, they're running cover 3. I said, yes, they are, so what should we do? He said, let's run streaks. So that's exactly what we're going to run. And lo and behold, we scored 2 touchdowns in those 4 minutes, 5 minutes. And I want to give a big shout out to my quarterback, Eli Brady. Now, this guy, this is going to be funny that he gets this award because he was a starter on my team in 6th grade. He was a starter on my team in 7th grade. And then he became a captain on my team in 8th grade. Now, he started on defense both the last 2 years. This year, I played him both ways. He played cornerback and running back. And I can say to you right now, we would not be in this situation. We would not have won. We would not beat the teams because teams would have to strategize against him as well. Not only did they have to worry about Big James, they had to worry about this quick little guy who would literally be there, and all of a sudden, on the snap of the finger, he's 10 yards down the field. We ran the jet sweep. They know the jet sweep was coming, and they still couldn't stop it. The only thing I could bust his chops about is in the semifinal game, he got to the 1 yard line like 3 times. I'm like, don't you just want to score? But Elijah, we would not have won without you. So you are my And last but not least, my defensive MVP. Defense wins championships, and this kid knew that. We had a nice conversation in the beginning of the season, and I told him pretty much how much he meant to this team. I told him when I'm not there, my eyes aren't being watched, you need to be my eyes behind my head. You need to communicate to everybody. You need to let them know that they're doing well, even if they mess up. Don't go up to them and tell them, hey, you're not supposed to do that. Hey, next time you see that situation and the guy's coming after you, drop back a little more instead of coming up. Something like that. It goes a long way when you talk to your team that way, because it's all about what you say, not how you say it. It's all about how you say it, not what you say. I'm sorry about that. But this guy also I had in 6th grade. He was a starting cornerback both years. And then this year he switched to he was my running back. He was also my starting corner. When my quarterback was down for a game, I had nobody else really to trust. And I went up to him and I said, hey, you got to play quarterback this game. And that's a lot with like a 14-year-old kid when you walk into school and you're like, yeah, we have a game today, and all of a sudden I have to switch your position. But he took it with a hit on the chin, he kept moving. He is a big part of why we won. He was actually the reason in the semifinals he had a pick 6, which was tipped by Cam, and then Chaz took it back to the house. And the funny thing is, I went up to Chaz and I said to him, Chaz, if you get a stop here, we are going to win this game and win the championship. And he looked at me and said, I got you, coach. And lo and behold, he actually went in and got the pick 6 to make us win. So Chaz Taylor, you deserve it. ball. And a big shout out again to our three-time champion, MCA. Okay, I'm still here though. So, these awards that I'm about to give out are to two individuals that sat in my classroom in 6th grade. And the reason why I keep bringing that up too is because that was actually my first full year as a teacher here, having my own classroom. And they were both in my class. The one, he came up to me and he was like, hey, can I do the announcement? I said, what do you mean? He was like, the announcement, can I announce the starting five for your basketball team? I said, yeah. Then all of a sudden they went from just announcing the starting five to all of a sudden recording every game, to knowing every schedule, to being pretty much the right-hand man to every teacher. And it would just be wrong if we didn't give him a shout out, because Christian Eford, you are the glue for every all right, and this other individual, he kept coming up to me in 6th grade. Mr. Manager, I'm trying out for the team. I'm trying out for the team. I'm trying out for the team. I said, that's awesome. That's awesome. You can do that. You can absolutely do that. He wasn't unfortunately able to make the team, but he was a big part of the team. He became the manager of not only the basketball team, but the football team as well. And like I said, with football, we won 3 years in a row. He would bring Gatorades, little snacks. He'd be there on the sideline. Pretty much my other assistant coach, I'd be wearing the suit tie. He'd be wearing the suit tie. Pretty sure he's got the suit tie on right now, because that's his uniform. We were able to actually get him into a game. And my man was actually able to play his first organized game, and it was awesome. And not only did he get to play that game, but we actually were able to get him that jersey. And the team, the players over the last 3 years that he was with, all signed it, as well as the admin team and myself. So come on up here, team. Another round of applause for these two, please. They deserve it. And I would like to say that none of this at all would be possible if it wasn't for our amazing athletic director, Ms. Frida Brown.
Before we go, I just want to acknowledge some of my latecomers that were not here at the beginning to receive their awards. My one, she participated, but she also has my hustle award. Wherever the ball was on the court, she was there. These men used to always yell, stay in your spot, stay in your spot. But if the ball was tipped, she could get it, so I never got upset. Her hustle on the court has been amazing. Let's sing it again, Jacob. Coaching staff, I couldn't have done it without you. Thank you for being patient with us. We have cupcakes and waters for all of the athletes, so please make sure you grab something before you go. And again, I'm sorry, I have one more cheerleader who came
if anyone's name is spelled wrong on their certificate. Again, thank you for an amazing athletic year.